Hello, this week on the show we're going to be talking about Red Dead Redemption 2's reveal trailer, PUBG and the Fortnite controversy, and we competed in an Overwatch tournament, so there's that too. This is Birds of Play.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a Wondertabulous, Fansabulous, nautical-themed episode 50 of Birds of Play. I'm John C. Tyler McCrone.
I'm not involved in this thing, I'm Logan Anstead.
I'm Brandon Diaz.
And we got video game news. Run it down.
Okay, well, first we're going to start with Red Dead Redemption 2, which we all watched together in a small
Collectively,
editing bay.
we all watched
and
together.
then, our pants were very wet.
Collectively soiled.
Ooh, speak for yourself, man.
Yeah.
I know how to handle my bodily fluids.
All right, so let's start with main character. His name is Arthur Morgan. Happens to be in acquaintance in some way with Dutch from John Marston's own game, who was, the main protagonist for Red Dead Redemption, the original.
Right.
So, what do we think of him as a protagonist, just from what we've seen?
I can't wait for the mid-game mission where you're doing something and then off-screen your character yells, "Hey Marston, pick up that thing!" And everyone's like, "It's John Marston."
I think he's the leader of John Marston's previous gang.
Dutch's?
No, Morgan.
Oh yeah.
I think he should be interesting. He should be like ruthless and unredeemable.
I'll say this for any medium. I always love a bad guy named Dutch. Always love it.
What about in the
What about a
original
good
Captain
guy?
America, where they have
Love
the
it.
Dutch with the shotgun?
Love it. I love people named Dutch.
No more tangents. Let's go.
So the game looked beautiful,
Oh, it looks fantastic.
but we still have no confirmed PC port. How do we feel about that?
I feel sad.
Really upset. I'm gonna have a good time watching other people play the game. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I mean that's really what it's becoming, kind of now with some of these bigger games that for some reason refuse to go to PC.
Let me tell you, I've had a great time watching other people play Destiny.
Although, I think I don't know why Destiny, because they're going to PC, so I won't say that. I know for a fact, 100%, why Rockstar isn't porting Red Dead 2 to the PC.
Why is that?
It's because whoever their publisher is, I forgot, isn't letting them.
2K.
2K. Because Red Dead 2 will have an online element, and they're like, we don't want it getting hacked. We don't want the streamers getting money off this. So no PC forever, because Red Dead 2 online, where you're building up all your horse carriages businesses, we gotta have that economy fluid.
when you're doing your horse race.
I mean, they never ported the original Red Dead to PC, which was highly disappointing. One of the best games of all time.
They didn't want to put
never
money
got
into
ported. But Grand Theft Auto 5 got ported to PC,
And they
albeit
hated it.
a year and a half later.
Yeah, and 2K hated it.
Well, yeah, because you
hated
can't
that.
control the mods.
Yeah, and then they tried to, and they got destroyed.
And so much hate.
in the Steam reviews.
As much as
They
the
got review bombed.
Yeah.
as much as the publishers hate it, I think they still end up making a profit. from
Oh
porting
yeah,
it to
because people
PC.
buy the game, but they want to be able to control those profits,
Yeah.
and they're still going to make so much money off of the console versions. Like people are going to buy consoles to play Red Dead Redemption 2.
I
So
mean-
I don't think they're missing out on money, but not.
Yeah.
Well, they're missing out on a lot of money, but
And while normally I think that's
You get what I'm
justifiable, I'll say this: if Red Dead 2, for some godly reason, doesn't have an online service, absolutely no reason, 100% be a port. I think it will have an online service because it's a huge cash
because
cow.
Redemption had
Right.
online.
Normally, when companies have these backlashes against the PC market, it's because they are losing a lot of money to hackers and stuff like that. However, they've made $1 billion plus on GTA. They can lose. They can.
They make $1 billion plus
was I
on
saying?
microtransactions every year.
I was gonna say they can chance to lose like $100 for some kid not using a shark card every month. I know it's more than that, but still, it's a drop in the bucket.
I think the main issue is just on PC controlling that, one, the marketplace, but one, the players, because you had people importing mods onto the multiplayer aspect of the game, which even though they outlined as something you weren't supposed to do, people are going to do what they want.
Yeah.
I think Red Dead will eventually come to, at least Red Dead Redemption 2, will eventually come to PC, but I think it's going to be a longer process.
It will.
And I think it's going to take the same type of life cycle that GTA, the original GTA 5 release did, where you had it on PS3, Xbox 360, it got ported to next gen. A few months after that, it got ported to PC.
Well, and the other.
How do you think the port's going to be? Do you think it's going to be like low quality, like typical Rockstar PC port?
The GTA 5 port was fantastic.
I think it'll be fine. My only thing is because what happened with GTA is they got GTA right, then they put online on consoles. Then they had to secure that for PC. So I think we're going to see a similar process. I think we're going to see one. I would think that they might learn from their mistakes and put online component at launch for Red Dead 2, but we didn't see anything about that, which makes me kind of lean towards them probably not doing
I mean,
that.
this was the story trailer. This was the reveal trailer of, because all we've had so far is a bunch of roaming pastures, a couple of random people beating each other up.
It has been
some
confirmed that it's
stuff.
a prequel, right?
Yeah. With Dutch and Morgan.
So yeah, and there
how
were
they
there were
talk.
John Marston references in it and everything, and I don't know. I'm hoping for the PC port, but
Can't
will
wait to see more.
I think we're going to see John Marston.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
guys think
as I
we
said,
will?
we're going to be the one mission where you see him off screen and he's picking up a hay bale and you're
I'm
like, "Hey, John
alive."
Marston!
Do you think we're going to be playing John Marston, or we're going to
No.
see John
If
Marston?
anything, maybe once, but I
Or
doubt it.
Like some indiscriminate gang member.
Like you mean like physically playing, like controlling?
Yeah.
Maybe once, but like probably not likely.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. If so, once. Once.
All right,
Once.
so
once.
moving on.
Once.
Moving on. Let's talk about PUBG breaking more records. Hit 1.5 million concurrents.
The
this last
cash
week.
cows are coming, and it's a here fast, and it's going move.
Blue Hole can do no wrong.
It's officially become Steam's most played game.
Yep.
So
Can't blame it. They're adding a VW bus. How much better can you get than that?
It's an early access game that has beat out.
They don't even have vaulting
It's
yet.
an early access game that has beat out free-to-play gigantic MOBAs.
I think-
Do you think
yeah.
they beat Warface
Yeah.
or whatever?
It is the
Warframe?
number
Whatever.
Number
one
one.
game on Steam.
Number one.
It beat Dota 2.
Beat
It
Dota
beat
2.
CS:GO.
DSO.
It beat a bunch of free-to-play games that millions of people have played, but no one has ever hit above 1.2 million concurrents until then. And over 1 million concurrents has only been done by 2 games. It's Dota 2 and this. So I can't fathom that this would happen this year, especially after I didn't see PUBG coming.
Right.
You guys introduced me to it, and then I played it. I was like, okay, I get what this is about, but
I get it.
1.5 million people is
Crazy.
crazy because I remember Destiny 2's launch. Everybody was freaking out. They had 1.2 million across 2 different consoles. This is just on PC.
Wait till it gets to Xbox.
We could see 2 million.
However, with this influx of money, we're already seeing PlayerUnknown and Bluehole possibly being cash grabs because they're mad at
Falling into a hole.
falling into a hole because they're
Falling
mad.
into a Bluehole.
They're mad at Fortnite
Yeah, so
for kind of good reason, honestly.
Well, I mean, you can't just get upset at somebody for also making a battle
Right.
royale game.
Right.
let's give some background. Fortnite is a game that released for $60 earlier this year. In about a year, it's supposed to become a free-to-play game. It was essentially a fort-building game /
Very
tower
fun.
defense game.
Very fun.
Fun,
yeah.
new concept, good, from Epic
Creative.
Games. But they introduced a mode about 2 weeks ago that is it's a battle royale mode. There's 100 players. There's an electricity field that cuts you off.
It's
It's
suspiciously similar.
Strikingly similar
but they're-
to PUBG.
I think the only reason they're getting upset at Fortnite is because it's the most high-profile one. Because there are plenty of games out right now that
That are
do the
just
same exact thing as
copycats.
PUBG.
And my big thing with it, just to say my opinion, is that sure it copies the basic structure. It does that. I will say that does that. One, the basic structure isn't that unique or hard to
Well,
think
PUBG
of.
copied it from a bunch of other
Exactly.
games.
You drop into a map
right.
and then you fight.
Two, that's not the entire game, and that's not a paid section of the game. Like you don't have to pay extra DLC to get that access. And 3, I think they put enough of a twist on it, and they make it different enough to where it's okay.
I mean,
think
the crafting and building it, I mean, you can literally
Exactly.
build cover in the middle
Right.
of a firefight.
The only
That's
thing
cool.
I'll say that I'm a little sort of weary about is they made the aesthetic very similar. I don't think to say, oh, people will think this is PUBG and play it. I think the reason they did is because, oh, people like PUBG, and we're kind of I think it's more of a satirical and giving homage to it more than just being a cash
Yeah.
grab. But people can misconstrue it as, oh, they're just trying to copy it.
Well, it
completely.
literally
And
isn't
it-
a cash grab because
It's literally not a
it's
cash grab.
free. You don't have to own Fortnite.
I think someone just said, hey, PUBG would be, it's fun, people like it. I think we could put a unique twist on it.
Yeah, it's a good way to get people to come to our game.
Because I mean, you instead of riding on a plane, you're riding on a magical bus that's flying.
and then you float down
yeah,
on
it's
a
satire.
paraglider. It's fun. It's fun.
But I think the other thing that maybe Bluehole's getting mad about it's satire, but it's super fun and it's growing in popularity.
Yeah, I don't
it
know
had
if
more
it's
concurrent viewers on Twitch the past few days than PUBG did,
Right.
and part of that is because they've been reaching out to streamers and getting them, doing paid promotions to get them to play it. But I mean, we're seeing huge leaps
Right.
in the numbers of people.
I
so.
think it's fine. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. It definitely They're completely different.
Yeah,
One doesn't beat the other, so I think it's fine.
They're two very different styles
Yeah.
of gameplay. You're never going to get first person in Fortnite because that's
Yeah.
just not what Fortnite is.
Sure, as I said, the aesthetic is strikingly similar, but I think they did that for satire, for homage, so I think it's fine.
I saw a article done by Alana Pierce at IGN talking about how Brand, the developer of PUBG,
Right.
his criticism of Fortnite did more to hurt Bluehole than anybody else.
Exactly.
Because it was criticism that was struck down at somebody for basically saying your idea's dope and then implementing that in their own creative way. And it kind of just made them look like jerks after this rousing success.
Right. And I'll
this year.
say, especially makes them look like jerks when, as we said, the core idea isn't his. Sure, it was his to put it in the video game format first. He was one of the original people to create that in mods and in the full game now. But that original idea has been in media and in story structure for so long. You can't say that was yours. You just can't.
It's like
copyright
Candy
the
Crush
Battle
trying to
Royale.
copyright Candy. Like,
Exactly.
It's not your
or Call of Duty
idea.
be like, oh yeah, shooters are all ours. It's like, no, those things have been around
Yeah.
forever.
What are you going to do? Sue
Take-
Doom?
Exactly,
and Medal
yeah.
of
Take your
Honor?
big slice of your 1.5 concurrent user pie.
And just take it.
1.5 million
Yeah.
users.
Yeah.
It's going to be free to play in, how long again?
It should be next year.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
Blue, get out of my,
You
get out of my face.
have 1.5 million concurrent users, and that's before Xbox even comes onto the scene. Update your game. Keep going.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
guys got
have
a lot
no
on your
reason to
plate.
be
You
You
don't
got a
even
lot
have
coming
vaulting
for us.
yet.
You're gonna bring so many more people in with all the stuff you're adding with the new maps.
You don't
Vaulting.
even have vaulting.
Vaulting?
Yet. Blue hole.
Did you see? As a side note, before we move on, there's been a group of streamers that have been doing death races in PUBG.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw
That looks
That
incredible.
looks really cool.
I hope somehow that gets implemented into a mode. I
Yeah,
would
like they're
kill
implementing
for,
zombies too.
Yeah, I would kill for like a battle royale death race thing.
I would kill for a
Some
game
Mad
that
Max shit.
Like Death Race,
good.
like like Mad Max Death Race, or like Death Race the movie Death
Death
Race,
Race, the movie. Death
where you have to
Race.
drive over. It's like picking up Mario boxes.
Yeah. No, but they've all just like been meeting on one end of the map, getting cars, and then basically just
really
going on
cool.
this
This
This is
road.
what you do.
So I don't know. Yeah, that's super cool. But what's also super cool is the Overwatch tournament that we all participated in.
No, that was not cool. That was
It
sad.
wasn't cool.
It was
Well,
very sad.
I was out of practice.
sometimes
So was
sometimes we're sore losers, but things happen. But overall, great experience from the game room. I do have to say.
It was really fun. It
Yeah.
was
Oh
really
my
fun.
gosh, they're so fun. It's the atmosphere in the game room during those tournaments is infectious.
They got
You
great
can't-
prizes,
Can't help to get excited.
great
about everybody else.
atmosphere, great games,
Great, honestly, great people down there. As
great
well.
people except for one. Yeah,
Is it-
he works down there.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, but it's just like we covered the Mario Kart tournament. That was cool, but it was more of an individual thing. The fact that there were teams and all, half the teams were randomly composed before this, it was really cool to see just how everybody
One team that was half randos, half people who didn't really play, made it to the finals.
Yeah,
if I'm incorrect.
it was nuts.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my team that I played on ended up winning the thing. So
Of course,
very happy
just
about
like
that.
last year.
Team
Where's your trophy?
Team we're the only grandmasters.
Team Hoya.
Team we're the only grandmasters. We set the tournament and we also got the free round. So
We didn't get a free round. We still
they
had
get
to
a free
play
round?
4 times.
Yeah, they gotta buy.
We got
They gotta buy,
we
that's
got
what it
one
is.
of the 2 buys.
yeah.
Which is
That's
completely.
besides the point. We already
But-
lost. You guys already won.
Hashtag rigged.
But no, it was super fun. And what last night made me realize is as somebody who loves video games, covers video games, does this show, I neglect esports a lot. Esports really is a big part of the future of where video games are headed, and I think it's going to be one of the bigger parts of sports in the future as well. Because
so.
last night was just like a conglomeration of people who like playing the game that happened to be at our university, and it was just
There was a lot
an
of people,
incredible
too.
time. Yeah, it was. I mean, we had enough for 6+ teams. So
Of 6 people each.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
And you don't get concussions when you play.
yeah, that's a great thing. You don't get CTE from playing Overwatch unless you're banging your head on your keyboard
You
after
can-
you
you
lose.
can live
Unless
your life
you're-
after
Unless
you
your
play
chair is
Overwatch.
raging at the game.
Oh, poor James. Oh man,
He started crying.
is that what happened?
No.
We can't talk about that.
But no, overall very fun.
Yeah, good stuff.
I'll try to get some pictures to put up. If not, this will be a thing. That
We'll have gameplay.
We'll have
Brandon
gameplay.
will-
We'll have pictures.
Brandon will have to cut out the.
We'll have to cut it out.
But
But-
anyway,
It was a great tournament. We're gonna win next time.
If you're at UNF,
Not you, us.
if you're
okay.
at UNF and you hear about these tournaments, go to them. They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may have news coming later. So stay tuned to Spinnaker for potential
Hot new news.
Overwatch news.
Hot new
but yeah.
news.
With that being said, this is the 50th episode of Birds of
A
Play.
very special time for very special boys and girls.
But yes, so I just wanted to say a few words. We started this show.
Cue the sad music.
Yeah, the world's smallest violin. We started the show. I guess we filmed the pilot in April of 2016.
Yes.
So the show's been going on for about a year and a half. Originally, we got shot down 3 times to do it because, you know, changing tides. But we hit 50 episodes somehow. We started out on a small side table with 2 mics clamped to a, you know, the end of the table, and you know, we had a 1 camera set up, and it
My
was like
hair
this.
was big and giant.
Yeah, it was like
a baby.
I didn't have this.
I wasn't even in Jax. I was in
Yeah.
Tampa when we started filming those.
I wasn't married yet.
Somehow we made it to 50 episodes, and so I just wanted to
married.
say thank you, and
Still haven't married yet.
I'll speak for them too. We just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you so,
Yeah.
thank
Oh my
you so,
gosh,
so,
yeah.
so much. Everyone who's been involved with this at any stage of the process.
Cast,
viewing, working.
crew,
Thank you,
guest
everyone.
hosts.
Viewers,
people who tuned in.
commenters, hosts,
Thank you, everyone.
crew.
Thank you, specific commenter who called Logan the Burger King.
Because
thank
that
you forever.
That has never died. And it
I
will
love
never
you.
die.
I love you forever. Thank you, everyone.
But yeah,
Thank you so much.
with that being said, this has been episode 50 of Birds of Play.
There goes my hero.
I've been Logan Anstead,
I've been Johnson Charlie McCrone.
I'm still Brandon Diaz.
and we'll see you guys
Next
next
time.
week.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Fade to black. Camera cam. Let's get to it.
Is my dad gonna kiss the,
The
emperor?
Emperor. So, viewers and listeners, I have an iPhone 4S now. My good friend Chip Cords gave me one. I'm living in the past, and I'm living free. I'm Free Willy.
Free fall.
However, when
Hey,
October 1st rolls
that
around,
is
I'm getting
not
the
a
phone.
John Mayer song.
What,
I don't know if you know that.
What?
That was not.
Oh, did he
originally
pick
sung.
it up?
It was a cut. He
He
did
covered
a
it?
cover. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
Old
Did I
man
say it was
rant.
John Mayer?
No,
song?
I thought it was John
Did I
Mayer,
say
so
it?
I was reliving my
Oh.
upset.
Old man rant. I hate when kids nowadays, they hear a cover and they go, oh, that's his song. No.